The sky over Earth was clear and calm one morning. People were busy with their daily lives, unaware of the danger coming their way. Suddenly, a shadow spread across the blue sky. It was not a cloud, but thousands of huge ships. 9,900 alien warships appeared at once, blocking the sun and casting a deep shadow on the planet below. No one had seen such a large fleet before. The ships were tall, dark, and covered with glowing lights. They moved in perfect order, like a giant metal army ready to attack. The people of Earth watched in fear as the ships stopped above the cities, in the great halls of the United Nations. Leaders from every country gathered. They stared at the screens showing the massive fleet. No one spoke at first. The silence was heavy. The Galactic Sovereignty, a powerful group of alien races, had come to punish Earth. The aliens wanted Earth to join their empire, but humans had refused.
Ow.
The aliens came to force them. Military generals and scientists hurried. To prepare for battle, deep under the ocean, secret bases came to life. Powerful weapons hidden for years were activated. Satellites began to move, ready to defend Earth from above. On the ground, soldiers took their positions. People stayed indoors, hoping to stay safe. Among those preparing was General Amanda Reyes. She was strong and calm. She had been waiting. For this day, years ago, she helped build a secret plan called Protocol Horizon. It was Earth's last chance to fight back, if an attack came. Now, the time had come to use it. General Reyes stood in a command room deep underground. Huge screens showed the approaching ships. Her team worked quickly, sending commands and tracking enemy movements. Suddenly, the first shots came. Beams of light flew from the alien ships toward Earth. The weapons were powerful, causing explosions high in the atmosphere. Earth's defenses responded fast. Satellites launched countermeasures. Mines hidden in space exploded near the enemy, breaking some ships into pieces. The alien ships fired again and again, but the humans did not give up. Fighter jets rose from airbases and flew toward the invaders. Earth's newest fighters were small but fast. They attacked the enemy ships with missiles and lasers. Commander Eli Carter led one squadron. From the moon base, he watched the battle with sharp eyes. He directed drones that swarmed the alien ships like angry bees. The drones moved quickly and were hard to hit. They destroyed many enemy vessels. On Earth, people watched the news with hope and fear. They saw videos of explosions and battles in space. It was a war unlike any other. The aliens had more ships, but humans had courage and smart weapons. Galactic Sovereignty did not expect Earth to fight back so strongly. Their leaders grew angry and confused. Their advanced technology was being defeated by a world they called primitive. In the skies, over New York, a huge ship opened its doors. Alien troops prepared to land. But Earth's air defenses fired rockets and lasers. The troops hesitated. On the ground, soldiers stood ready to stop any invaders. General Reyes knew this was only the beginning. The battle for Earth had started, and it would not be easy. She sent a message to all forces. Hold your ground. Protect our home. We fight not just for survival, but for our future. At that moment, a young girl in a small town watched the sky through her window. She did not understand the war, but she knew something important was happening. Somewhere far away, brave men and women fought for Earth. The alien fleet was huge, but Earth's spirit was stronger. This was not the end, but a new beginning, a fight that would change the course of history. The battle in the sky grew louder. Bright flashes of light lit the darkness of space, and the sounds of explosions reached even the farthest corners of Earth. But the people of Earth were not afraid. Instead, they prepared to fight harder. The alien fleet had thought Earth would be an easy target. Their ships were large, their weapons strong, and their numbers overwhelming. But Earth had a secret technology and courage hidden for years, deep in underground bunkers and secret space. Stations, Earth's best engineers and scientists worked with soldiers and pilots. They used every tool they had to fight back. Commander Eli Carter was one of the leaders of Earth's defense. From the moon base, he watched the battle closely. His eyes were sharp, and his mind was quick. He knew the alien ships had powerful weapons, but they also had weaknesses. "Launch the drone swarms," he ordered. "Target their engines and weapons." Thousands of small drones flew out into space, moving fast like tiny stars. They surrounded the alien ships, attacking in groups. Drones were hard to see and even harder to destroy. They exploded near enemy engines and weapons, causing large fires and making ships stop working. Meanwhile, on Earth, new weapons showed their power. Railguns hidden on mountains fired metal slugs at incredible speed into the sky. Fusion cannons shot beams of energy that cut through the thick armor of enemy ships. At sea, submarines launched missiles into the air. These missiles exploded near the alien ships, damaging their shields and creating chaos. The aliens were surprised. Their advanced technology was being defeated by Earth's new weapons and smart tactics. In one battle above the Pacific Ocean, a group of small Earth fighters attacked a large alien ship. They flew close, dodging enemy fire, and fired their missiles. The alien ship shook and then exploded in a fireball. The pilots cheered. On Earth, people started to hope. They saw their soldiers fighting bravely and winning small battles. News showed videos of destroyed alien ships falling from the sky, but the battle was not easy. Many Earth ships were lost, and brave pilots gave their lives. Commander Carter lost to close friends that day, but he stayed strong. He knew the fight was for all humanity. In a control room beneath the moon's surface, General Amanda Reyes looked at the battle map. Red dots showed enemy ships. Green dots showed Earth's forces. "We can win this," she said to her team. "We have the will, the strength, and the knowledge." She sent new orders to Earth's forces. Keep attacking. Use every weapon. Not let them land.
Back on Earth.
Cities were preparing for the worst. Citizens helped soldiers by making supplies, fixing vehicles, and standing ready. In a hidden lab in Tokyo, scientist Dr. Hiro Tanaka worked day and night. He helped create new electronic systems to jam alien communications. His devices confused the enemy, making it hard for them to fight as one group in the deserts of Africa. A young pilot named Nia Johnson flew her fighter through the smoke and fire. She was fearless and determined. She had trained for this moment all her life. "Target that cruiser," she shouted. Her missiles flew and hit their mark. The alien fleet began to lose control. Out! Without clear orders, some ships drifted in space. Easy targets for Earth's drones, Supreme Admiral Krex, the leader of the alien fleet, watched in frustration. His commanders reported many losses. "Earth fights with fire and heart," he said quietly. "We underestimated them. Alien fleet had power, but Earth had courage." Earth's counterattack was not just about weapons, it was about people. Soldiers, pilots, engineers, and citizens all worked together. Even children and families showed strength by staying calm and helping their communities. The battle was far from over. But Earth was no longer the frightened planet from before. It was a planet ready to fight back with all it had. At night, as the stars shone above, Earth's defenders looked to the sky with hope. They knew their homes, their families, and their future depended on winning this war. General Reyes smiled quietly. "This is only the start. But Earth will not fall." The battle had moved from the skies to the streets. Despite Earth's fierce defense, some alien ships broke through the space defenses and landed on the surface. Giant ships thundered down, shaking the ground. Their doors opened, and strange alien soldiers poured out, ready to take control. The cities, New York, Tokyo, Nairobi, and Buenos Aires quickly turned into battlefields. The air was thick with smoke and the sounds of fighting, but Earth's people were ready. Soldiers and civilians alike took up arms. Firefighters, teachers, and workers joined the fight, turning everyday objects into weapons and traps. The spirit of resistance burned bright. In the ruins of Berlin, 16-year-old Mia Delgado worked from a small basement. Mia was not a soldier, but she was smart. She was a tech genius who knew how to hack into alien systems, using a makeshift computer built from old parts. Mia listened to alien communications. She cracked their secret codes and passed important information to the resistance fighters. Thanks. To Mia, the humans knew where the enemy would strike next. Far away. In the mountains of Peru, Marcus Hale trained local groups to fight like soldiers. Marcus was a former Special Forces soldier. He had seen many battles, but this one was different. He taught people how to use the environment to their advantage, how to hide, set traps, and work together as a team. The alien soldiers were strong, but they did not know the land. In the dense forests and rocky hills, small groups of fighters attacked alien patrols and disappeared before the enemy could respond. Back in the cities, every street corner was a trap. Earth's fighters used hit-and-run tactics to confuse the enemy. They blocked roads, created barricades, and used underground tunnels to move safely. People who could not fight helped in other ways. It delivered food, took care of the injured, and kept communication lines open. The aliens were surprised by how humans adapted. Their technology was advanced, but they lacked the deep connection to Earth's land. They did not expect humans to be so clever. In New York, a group of fighters, led by Captain Sarah Mitchell, faced a tough battle. Their goal was to protect the last bridge over the East River. Without the bridge, the aliens could cut the city in two. Sarah's team used everything they had: smoke grenades, electric traps, and homemade explosives. The fighting was fierce. Many were injured, but they did not give up. During the fight, Sarah saw a young boy helping by carrying water to the wounded. She smiled, knowing the spirit of Earth was alive in everyone. Meanwhile, alien commanders grew frustrated. They sent reinforcements, but the humans were ready in Nairobi. Local fighters used the city's narrow streets and tall buildings to their advantage. They moved quickly and attacked from unexpected places. Humanity's greatest strength was its unity. People from every nation, language, and culture stood together. Differences faded in the face of danger. In the deserts, in the forests, and in the cities, stories of bravery spread. Mothers protecting their children, strangers helping each other, soldiers risking their lives for friends. The aliens began to realize that conquering Earth was not just about weapons, it was about breaking the human spirit. And that spirit could not be broken at the same time, behind the scenes. Scientists and engineers worked to build new weapons and improve old ones. They used materials from crashed alien ships to make powerful tools in a secret base under the Rocky Mountains. Dr. Alina Vasquez studied alien armor and energy weapons. She found ways to weaken their shields and make human weapons stronger. Back in space, Commander Eli Carter prepared for the next phase of the war. He knew the battle on the ground was critical. "We must protect our cities," he told his team. "If we lose the ground, we lose everything." The human fight on Earth was harsh and dangerous, but it showed one thing clearly: humans would never surrender. They fought not just for survival, but for their home, their families, and their future. The alien invasion had met something it could not destroy: the will of a united planet. And the battle for Earth had only just begun. The battle had raged for days. The alien fleet was losing strength, and Earth's defenders were growing stronger. But the fight was far from over. Supreme Admiral Krex sat in his command ship. Deep in space above Earth, his eyes were heavy with worry. His fleet was breaking apart. More than half of his ships were destroyed. His commanders could not agree on a plan. The humans fought with a fierce spirit that no machine could understand. Krex looked at the images from Earth. He saw burning cities and brave fighters standing tall. He realized his mission was failing. On Earth, General Amanda Reyes gathered her top leaders in the underground command center. The air was tense, but hope shone in their eyes. "We have fought hard and shown the galaxy our strength," she said. "Now, it is time to end this. We must strike at the heart of their fleet." Commander Eli Carter nodded. "We have found a way. Their flagship, the largest and strongest ship, is vulnerable. If we destroy it, their command will fall apart." Plan was dangerous but necessary. A small team of Earth's best soldiers and scientists prepared for a secret mission. They would sneak into space, reach the enemy's flagship, and use its own power against it. Among them was Mia Delgado, the young tech genius from Berlin. Her skills were needed to hack into the ship's systems and control its power. Marcus Hale, the former soldier, led the team. He was calm and ready for the challenge. The team boarded a stealth spacecraft, designed to avoid enemy radar. They left, Earth quietly flying toward the enemy fleet. As they approached the flagship, the ship's size amazed them. It was like a small city floating in space, covered with weapons and shields. Mia worked quickly. She connected her device to the ship's main control panel and began hacking the system. The ship's computers were complex, but Mia's mind was. Faster. Suddenly alarms blared. Enemy detected their presence. Move fast. Marcus shouted. Mia found the power core controls. She sent commands to reverse the energy flow. The core began to overload. Marcus and the team raced back to their ship as the flagship shook. A massive explosion lit up space. The destruction was huge. The enemy fleet lost its center of command. Chaos spread among the remaining ships. Back on Earth, people watched the sky. The explosion was visible from the surface, a bright light in the dark night. The message was clear. Earth was not weak. Earth would fight to the last breath. The alien fleet began to retreat. Their formations broke apart. They were no longer the unstoppable force they once seemed. But General Reyes warned her people, "This is not a victory yet. The aliens will come back. You must be ready." Earth's defenders did not rest. They repaired damaged weapons, trained new soldiers, and built stronger defenses. In the cities, people began to rebuild. Schools opened, markets returned, and life slowly found a way to continue. But everyone knew the battle was not over. The war had changed Earth forever. In the quiet moments, Mia thought about the future. She knew her work was just beginning. Technology would be the key to protecting Earth from any future threat. Marcus looked at the stars and smiled. "We showed them what humanity can do," he said. "We are stronger than anyone believed." Across the planet, people felt a new pride. They were not just survivors, they were warriors. The turning point had come. Earth had fought back with everything it had, and the galaxy was watching. Only 17 ships remained from the once mighty force of 9,900. They moved slowly and quietly away from Earth, leaving the battle behind. Supreme Admiral Krex watched his fleet retreat. The defeat was a bitter lesson. The humans were not the weak beings he had thought. Their strength was more than technology, it was their courage, their unity, and their refusal to surrender. The 17 ships carried more than survivors. They carried a warning. As they moved away from Earth, messages were sent back to the galactic sovereignty. The story of Earth's resistance spread quickly. Across the stars, many listened with surprise and respect. Back on Earth, life slowly returned to normal. Cities began to rebuild, and people worked together more than ever before. The war had changed them. General Amanda Reyes stood on a hill overlooking a quiet city at dawn. The sun rose, shining light on a world that had survived against all odds. "We sent a message," she said quietly. "Earth is not to be taken lightly." Commander Eli Carter prepared the remaining defense fleets. Earth was ready for whatever might come next. They had learned, grown, and become stronger. Mia Delgado continued her work, turning alien technology into tools for peace and protection. She knew Earth's future depended on knowledge and wisdom. Marcus Hale trained new soldiers, sharing lessons. From the battle, he believed humanity's greatest weapon was its people. Among the 17 ships that fled, one made a surprising choice, turned away from the sovereignty and approached Earth. Inside that ship was a pilot who had watched the humans fight. He saw their bravery and honor. He sent a message to Earth asking to join them. Earth accepted. The pilot's ship landed on a remote island. Earth's leaders welcomed him carefully, but with hope. He brought valuable information about the galactic sovereignty. This was a new beginning, a chance to build peace. From the ashes of war, the 17 ships that fled were a warning to the galaxy. Earth could not be conquered. The humans had fought with heart and mind. They had faced impossible odds and won. The galaxy had learned something important. Never underestimate humanity.